The Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea. Long a center of naval commerce, the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Ogre Reborn. History would know him as the Dynast King. Ogre took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckram to declare the independence of their royal city of Heim. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had only just begun. Backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the north, Branton created the Buckram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly, Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Wallister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began. Duke Judah Ronway led the Wallister in resistance. They were far outmatched. In the span of half a year, they had been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the Kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their Duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister were confined to a small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. There, the survivors resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could. Victory begets peace, and for once, the battlefields of Valeria stood silent. Yet none believed the calm would last.
Hey, what's up guys, this is Kay from Lunarlight Games. Thanks for joining me for launch night of Tactics Ogre Reborn. Gotta say, I like the presentation, but the voice acting is not nearly as good as Let Us Cling Together, the PSP remake. Oh, what the heck? There are haptic triggers on the PS5 version for whatever reason. That's weird. Let's see, what can we change? Or do we need to change anything? Not really seeing much that we really need to get rid of. Although it would be nice to get rid of the haptic triggers, I don't think they're necessary. Okay, this seems fine. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game.
Tactics Ogre.
No voice acting? When were we born, huh? At the risk of giving out personal information, let's just choose something generic. This seems about right. Okay, so before we start the game, we're asked a couple questions based on some tarot card readings. You could go ahead and skip this. There isn't really any rhyme or reason to this unless you want to max out your base stats that you start out with. And plus, these cards are added to your inventory anyway. If you care about maximizing stats, go ahead and I think there's a guide online over at GameFAQs that will help you read through this, but let's see. Based on the cards we got, let's see, what can we maximize? So depending on which option you're choosing, your stats will be a little different if you choose the left one, middle one, or right one. So for death, I'm going to try to see which one has the maximum overall best amount of stats. I think the left one gives us a 5 to HP, a 1 to vitality, a 3 in intelligence, and a 1 to mind stats. That's going to be overall about 10. The next one is about 5, 1, 1, 2, 1. That's about 10. The right one is going to be overall the worst one. That's only going to give you a 2, 1, 2 for a maximum of 5 points. So let's see. If you choose the middle one, I didn't read this one out loud, but we'll get 5 in HP, 1 in strength. Let's see, a 1 in AVD. I wonder what that one is. Avoiding attacks, I guess. Evasion. It's kind of strange what they use for AVD, because the stats are as follows: HP, strength, vitality, dexterity, agility, and then AVD, avoidance, maybe. Intelligence, mind, and resistance. I think for this one we'll go with we're going to go for the middle option. Try to boost up our strength stats because early on most of the battles are very dependent on strength because you don't get to switch out to the most broken class, which is the archers. So we're going to choose this one. Temperance. Okay. These are all random. If you don't like the cards that you're given, you can always restart the game. As for this one, Temperance. For the left option, we get 4, 1, that's 5, 7, 9. Middle option is 1, 1, 2, 1. So that's 5. And then the very bottom one is, the right one. Sorry, I'm reading this on a list, but the one on the right is 2, 1, 2, so... Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, 2, 1... Sorry, excuse me, it's 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, so that's 8, 5, and then there's... Okay, for this one, to maximize the most amount of points to receive, we're going to choose the left one. Because that's 9 overall compared to 5, and I think it's 8 on the... So this is 9, 5, and 8. The Empress. Okay, so for this one, if you choose the left option, you get a 5 in HP, 2 in Dexterity, 1 in Agility, 1 in Avoidance, 2 in Mind. So, what's that total up to? 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. That's pretty good. The middle option is 1, 1, 2, 1. So that's a total of 5 points. And the last one, Wisdom, is 2 HP, 2 Strength, 1 Dexterity, 1 Avoidance, and then 1 Mind. For a total of, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, obviously you'll want to choose this one because that's a good solid, yeah, that's 11, so get the most points there. Okay, the Sun. So for the left option for the Sun, so you get 5, 1, 1, 2, 1. See a grand total of 6, 7, 9, 10. The middle option is, let's see, 5, 7, 7, 8, 9, wow, 11. And then the option on the right, let's see, that's 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 10 on top, 11 in the middle, yeah. Excuse me. It's 10 to the left, 11 here, and then it goes down to, I think, 9. So we're going to go for this one. And last but not least, the Emperor. So stat totals are as follows for the left: 2, 3, 5. The middle stat, or the middle option, that's 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Not bad. And the last one is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So I'm guessing we're going to choose this one, because this is how much again? Let's see, it's 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, so we're going to choose this one. Now, the game doesn't really tell you that right off the bat, but it's definitely helpful to look up this table. Well, look up a table and try to get as many stat points as you can. It's not necessary. Okay, so I think this is new. Whose blessing do you seek? Hmm. This is definitely new. In the past, I think the game had, in Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, I think if you chose your birth date, the zodiac would change your alignment. But now in this game, it seems like you can freely choose your element if you would like to. So, which one shall we choose? Honestly, though, I think we're probably gonna choose ice because, if I'm not mistaken, dragons are among the most toughest enemies in this game, and their weakness is heavily dependent on what type of dragon they are. I think most often the toughest dragon is a fire dragon. But let me see. I'm trying to take a look at the old guides and see if they have any sort of hints as to what kind of dragons are weak against to what. This is only if you choose to maximize your, your damage. Otherwise, it's not really necessary. Give me a sec here. This is weird. There used to be about 2 more elements in the game, but I guess they got rid of it. Let's see, of course, air is still here, as well as fire, ice, earth, lightning, or what used to be thunder, and water is here. But it seems like they got rid of the divine and shadow elements. I think we're gonna choose water, simply because some of the hardest dragons to defeat in the game are fire and possibly lightning. At least that's what I recall from playing this game like last year. Not this game in particular, but Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together. So we're gonna choose water.
It's as we heard, Denham. Lancelot's returned.
Hey! I think I just saw Gideon Emery's name here. So if you guys don't know who Gideon Emery is, if you've played Final Fantasy XII, he was the voice of Balthier from that game. I wonder who he voices in this game. So far, first impressions, these sprites are not that great on a 4K OLED screen. They're actually rather blurry instead of crispy pixels. But, I mean, I guess it works. And as for the beginning cutscenes, if you don't understand what happened, don't worry. It gets explained as we go through the story.
Then it's time. Right, sister?
Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that.
I wish they would just autoplay these instead of having us to press X.
What are you saying, Kashua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this?
It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights.
They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
That's enough, Vice. Let's go.
No, this won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives anyway?
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power. Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another?
Are we Wallister so free of turmoil now, Kashua? We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
If war begins anew, we'll die just the same.
Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Denham, go round behind.
Right.
Okay, so this is going to be the first battle, but it's not really going to be the first serious battle. Definitely the UI seems a bit better than the PSP game. It doesn't really matter what we do here. What we can do is that we can throw rocks. Okay, so just a quick heads up. With ranged attacks in this game, your range, suffice it to say, your range, like the squares that they allow you to target, think of it as just a suggestion rather than a hard rule, because you can find that if you have an archer with a bow and arrow, if you aim beyond the allowable range, you can still hit your targets. I don't know why this game allows you to do that, but it's not like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Who goes there?
Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours.
The Resistance?
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
Yeah, so you're kind of thrown into this game head first, and there's nothing really to clue you in on the backstory.
The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east.
And I'm pretty sure most people that are playing this for the first time have never played the Ogre Battle game in... what was it? It was like back in the early 90s for Super Nintendo. This game was original. Tactics Ogre was originally a Super Nintendo game too.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
And I am Canopus, the one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
Now, this guy, Canopus, is going to be... arguably, he's like around top 5 player characters in the entire game.
The Starseer, Warren Oman, at your service.
Maiden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Gildis is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, so even though the characters that we control seem like they're about, I don't know, young adults, they're really supposed to be probably no older than maybe 16 to 18.
Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
Yeah, so we're controlling kids.
I am the Sybil Karshua, and this is my brother, Denon.
Okay, so this game also is different than Final Fantasy Tactics in that it is not completely linear. There are branching story paths. I think there are 3. You could do the lawful path, the neutral path, or the chaos path, which is technically the bad path, but in any case, you'll find that a lot of expectations can get subverted in this game. So let me see which option will take us to the chaos path. I usually like going on the chaos path first and then doing neutral path and then heading on up to lawful path. There's New Game Plus in this game, so you could actually rewind and replay this if you want to. So with that, give me a sec here. Trying to look at a couple of old game facts stuff and see if we can figure out what we can do. Because a lot of these things that you can do in this game are kind of hidden pretty well unless you want to just go through the game completely blind and figure out the way from there. Okay. So we're going to choose option 2 to try to get on to Chaos Path.
Do not be so quick to trust, sister. We know nothing of these men save their name.
You are mistrustful for one so young. Let's leave the children to play amongst themselves, Lancelot.
We mean you no harm. Is the benefit of the doubt too much to ask?
Where are your manners, Denham? Apologize at once.
I swear on my blade, on my honor as a knight, I will be no enemy of yours.
Yeah. Trying to get onto Chaos Path.
You must forgive my brother. He is quick to anger.
Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe.
Secret and safe, you say?
As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knight's Lothlorien.
Yeah, this game's gonna lore dump a lot of stuff on you at first. It'll make sense.
Lothlorien is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Bakram, eh?
So, why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all. Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia.
They got a secret mission.
We were banished, cast out.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, nah?
Wait, does he really have to say that little bit at the end?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I'm just reading Gildas's line in my head, and he sounds more like... He sounds like Curly of the Three Stooges.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight.
Vice, please.
Ever the hothead?
You must forgive our passion.
There is nothing to forgive. Tell me, what will you do now?
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica.
Duke Ronway. He is your leader.
Not just us. He leads all the Wallister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? But if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, there. To Almorica Castle.
Wait! The castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
What about you, Denham? Would you have our aid?
Keep choosing the worst option.
No, this is our fight. I must decline your offer.
What if I told you we make for Almorica too? Not to aid you, but to fight for our own purpose. The arrow of the nobleman and the hunter may find the same hare, though one shoots for sport and the other for his supper. What say we work together, while such cooperation is to our mutual benefit?
Why not let him join us? I have a feeling they'll come whether we want it or not.
Good, then it's settled. We will prepare at once.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil.
I only want to see an end of death.
Okay, so now we have some guest characters. Let's move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our first save. And also, let's see if we can't change this so we can autoplay all the dialogue. I think this should work. Okay, so let's check out our party real quick. Got your usual stuff. Make sure you keep these necklaces. They're actually quite good. In fact,
That's all I have to remember my mother by. I'll not take it off.
never mind. Can't take that off.
Something the
That's actually a welcome change. They included voice acting for the menu. Let's see, what's going on here? This is really weird. The item seems to have been changed. These are fine though. Let's see. Don't really have much in the way of skills. I don't think we can learn anything yet. Or at least it doesn't seem like we can learn anything. It's kind of bothering me though. Why are the items set to right here? I'm hoping that you don't have to equip these in order to use them.
Trust your sister and leave.
Well, I guess we can't really do much with them. Can't do much here. What about the Warren report? Okay, so over here you'll be able to check out your in-game stats as well as got a few things here. You can check out some bios. The only things really worth checking out though are the Wheel of Fortune menu. This allows you to replay. You can replay a couple things like the opening cinematics. Yeah, so this actually explains what happens during the cutscene. So you can replay cutscenes and revisit the story if you want to. Or even some of the battles. I do recommend checking this out from time to time because there are going to be some missables that you'll only be able to really see if you check certain entries. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go ahead and pause the video and read these at your leisure. These are very similar to the little story beats that happen inside the menu for Final Fantasy Tactics. They just give you information about what's going on in the story. At least the ones that are outside of the actual main story. Yeah, so here's the backstory for Denim. His best friend Vice. Yeah, so weirdly these three are only about 18 and 19. Whereas the knights are about double their age. If you guys don't enjoy reading, this game might not be for you because there is just so much to read through this game. It's almost like a novel, a visual novel. So here's the main baddie. See who else. So this is interesting. Orlando is referenced in this game. Or should I say perhaps Orlando was in this game before he was in FFT? Or maybe because of rewrites, because this game did get a rewrite to the localization. Maybe he was just stuck in this game as a form of Easter egg. This is the guy we have to go get. We have to go ahead and rescue. We have to get him out. Abuna Prancet, who is Denim's father. Dorgalwa Obereth Valeria. And here's Lancelot. Now this game's going to have a ton of characters, none of which that you'll meet or recruit on the first playthrough. There are only some characters that are exclusive to certain paths, so this game is very much designed to be replayed. And guess what? It gets harder the higher level you go up. So there's that too. I just hope the gameplay is maybe a little bit more improved over the PSP version, because some of the skills in that one were a little confusing to learn how to use, because I don't know, it was just very convoluted. Nothing was really explained very well, and quite a few skills didn't really teach you much about how to improve your stats. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go ahead and start the next battle. So before we start, if you highlight the town, take a look at the very top. There's a little strip. We'll give you a little piece of background information about the area that you're going to travel to. You don't really get to see much of the towns. They only get explored through the cutscenes and battles. So a lot of the flavor is given to you by the text. Not really sure what the union level is supposed to mean though. What is this? Nah, never mind. It doesn't say anything. Oh well, let's get going. Let's see, strongholds are made up of multiple battlefields which must be fought back to back. You can save your progress before beginning the next battle, however you cannot leave the stronghold until a series of battles is completed. It is highly recommended to use separate save slots. So yeah, definitely make sure to make multiple separate saves, otherwise you can risk soft locking yourself into a battle that you cannot win. Kind of like what happened with Final Fantasy Tactics, but this game's a bit more generous than FFT because there is the option to go ahead and reset your battles. More on that in a little bit later. So very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, there are multiple battles, multiple stages, and I believe if you want to get out of here though, you can still, leave, but those are in the optional dungeons. Let's do this.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliath. Here to save your Duke, is it? There's 2,000 Goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. Watch. But look before, nah. You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
One of the winged, like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain. Even so, rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions and keep speed on your side. The distance a unit moves and the actions it takes determine how long it must wait to move again. The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack turn to quickly tell which unit will move next.
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these commands in any order you see fit. Think on your choice as well. The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power. Units accumulate MP gradually over time. Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before casting a spell.
Okay, so we only get to control Denim here, so it's not a big deal. Gotta say though, first off, the music is not as good as I thought it was going to be. This is actually one of the best battle themes in the entire game, and it sounds not so great. I really prefer the PSP rendition. But anyways, this is a tutorial battle. Very hard to die, although you still can die. Oh wow, that's weird. So in the PSP version, you were actually given access to all the items in your inventory. Now it seems you actually have to equip these in order to use them. That's super weird. I guess that was to help with balance changes, maybe? That's a big nerf, though. Okay, so like I said, you can actually target enemy units way beyond your allowable range. Like, say for example, these yellow squares. But if you look closely, you can actually aim further away, depending on the elevation. You can't do anything right now, so let's just go ahead and wait.
Skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto, and special. Units learn skills as they gain levels, according to their class. That just now was meditate, an auto skill. Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. Use this to your advantage. Conjurer of magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray. Be sure that you don't forget.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class. Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily.
I don't really recommend changing your class.
Level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order.
There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
To use common consumables, such as mend leaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field. Up to 4 may be ready. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
Yeah, that's a huge balance change that they altered.
Take heed of the enemy's element before striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness. Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need. Each unit has a level, but so does your party. Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come. And remember, a unit can't advance beyond the level of the party.
Dude, what is up with your face?
One whisper of Ronway's execution and out you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your lot.
Support skills are just that, skills that provide some passive benefit to the user. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground. This is a support skill called Rampart Aura. Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn. Some support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength. Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Yeah, so more on about the class changes. I don't think I ever had to switch to a different class to complete most of the game. I think I ended up reaching chapter 4 before I stopped playing the PSP game without ever having to change anything. Let's just move over here and throw rocks. Yeah, super weird nerf change. You can't access any of your inventory. You have to equip your items in order to use them, and you can only equip 4, which is to say that's going to suck for the toughest battles because you can't heal anybody that way. Anyways, who can we hit? Can't hit that person. Alright, so normally... Alright, so look at this. Yellow squares meaning that's our range, but we can still hit this guy. Just like that. So always with ranged attacks, just take them for suggestions, not necessarily as a hard rule.
Trap. And we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke.
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
You should not speak to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
Vice is arguably one of the most annoying characters in this game. He always finds a way to get himself killed.
Wait, you're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
Oh, that's new.
Are you all right, Denham? You shouldn't let Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister. Back to the battle.
I didn't really get to try triangle strategy, so I wonder if they took some of the lessons learned with that game and implemented them here, because that pincer move was not part of this game. Let's see. Okay, so when enemies die, they drop items or they drop tarot cards. It seems in this case we get items, so let's try to get as many of these bags as possible. And throw rocks too. Cool. Got some money too. Ah, dang it. Let me see if we can rewind that. Do we get access to the chariot system yet? Guess we gotta wait until it's our turn. Oh, hey, that worked out for us. No, I don't think... Hold on. No, that's not it. That is definitely not it. Doesn't seem like we're able to access the chariot system yet. Would have been nice though. Trying to check to see if... Nope. Guess not. Oh well, screw it. Actually, let's just waste our turn and see if we can kill the other dude. And hopefully we can get more items too. That's kind of lame. I was hoping they would voice the spells. Grab the items, please. No, don't attack him yet. If he dies, the battle's over. God damn it, Vice. Oh well, it's over.
Looks like our luck has turned.
Got some decent items. So it looks like they got rid of the class system for Let Us Cling Together on the PSP. Leveling your characters was based on class rather than per character. Yeah, so XP is not awarded to individual units but to the entire party. So this is a little different compared to FFT.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denham. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
Okay, so let's check out a few things. Yeah, so incredibly different now that we can't just use items en masse. So this game is going to be a lot more difficult in terms of healing. You can't just use items whenever you want. Definitely use the touchpad if you want to check what the items do. Can we learn anything yet? It's highly recommended if you're going to use a certain skill like this. Actually, hold on, let me see.
Something the matter?
That's not it. Okay, so I think just for now, you can choose your weapon skills. Yeah, your weapon skills. So for example, if you plan on using one-handed swords, equip this, and eventually once you level it up, as you can see down in the bottom left, if you level up your skill with swords, they'll buff your damage over time. But of course, that's only if you're using one-handed swords. If you plan on using axes, equip this. If you don't, you won't actually get anything out of it. But I guess you can equip these. You won't actually earn any XP unless you actually attack with those weapon types, so unless they change something, I don't know. Bows are extraordinarily overpowered in this game. I'm just gonna put this on here just in case we can learn. We'll equip this and equip that. Spells, if I remember correctly, were class dependent, and you also have to buy them in shops too, so it's kind of weird. But I think we have new equipment, or maybe not. Not really. Yeah, so if you want to change what kind of weapons you can equip, feel free to change them out. I think swords are probably the most straightforward ones to use. Unless you get access to the bows, in which case go nuts with that. I think eventually over time, once I get further into the game, we'll just switch over to just using bows because you have not yet seen how overpowered they are. Plus, the number 2 character in this game is a bow user anyway, so go figure. Don't have any finishing moves yet. So, inventory. Yeah, so spells are equipped just like items, oddly enough. Sundries, okay. Yeah, so these things are used for changing your class, but honestly, on your first go around, don't even bother with changing your classes. You don't really need it, I think. Alright, so let's make a quick save and get to the next fight. We didn't even do much, and it's already taken us at least an hour just to play through this. This game's gonna take a lifetime to complete, trust me.
A fine time for this, with Master Nibeth away. Listen well. We face the rogues who slew Bapal and his men. Underestimate them, and share Bapal's fate. Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall!
This is another tutorial battle. It really doesn't matter what we do. Just try to collect as many items as you can. If this guy dies, the battle ends, so maybe, just maybe, your allies might take care of him first. If not, pick up the items. I'm just going to intentionally put ourselves as close to the battle as possible. And maybe toss some rocks along the way. Nope, too high up. But this guy. Got him.
Interlopers! Why do you meddle in our affairs? Our struggle with the Wallister goes back generations. It's no concern of yours. Or do you seek to claim Valeria as Lodis does? I will have your answer.
We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens. Not hiring, by any chance.
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes a good point. Let's rescue this Duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
The craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward.
Let's grab this grab bag here. And toss more rocks. Have fun. Aw, come on, at least you could have grabbed the bag. Depending on how our allies act, we might only get that one bag. At least they're killing everybody else except for the main person that we need to take out. Now is our chance to grab some goodies. And toss rocks. The armor isn't really a big deal though. If I remember right, there are only a few missable items in this game. I think like a total of 3. But the most valuable items early on are arguably not weapons, but accessories. Those are the ones to really watch out for. Well, I guess we can do our part here. Nah, not really. I just want to get more items. Let's move over here. Toss more rocks. Come on, bro, grab the item. Dang it. At least we got this one. Dead shot. Okay, so that's another way of getting new skills and spells. You get them as items, strangely enough. Sweet. Not really. Just got potions. Why will nobody grab the items? I can't remember if they get added to your inventory anyway.
My life for Galgastan.
I think they probably do. Can't remember. So we got 3 knights marks. So if we want to make new knights, we can. Knights, I feel, aren't very useful. Oh, we got max level. I wonder what this is all about.
The taste of freedom is sweet. You have my thanks. Sweeter still that Wallister youths came to my aid. Denham, was it? Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the Great Father himself. The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your Grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for Almorica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not long, I fear. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcasts from our land.
I do not doubt your sword. It is the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past. And that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights. Is the Saint King so brazen as to cast out the very men who placed him upon the throne? I, too, have heard tell of this diviner, but I am not he. Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lost Lorien. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria? If new Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace,
These holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek.
I have your word, and its proof shall be in your deeds. You sought a reward. You shall have it. And employment besides. I would have you train our Wallister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica.
As you wish.
Now, Denham, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not? I met him myself once. A wise man, Abuna Prancet. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace, you must avenge our father. No, all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first. And for that, I will need knights. Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Almorica?
Us? Knights?
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. Well, what say you?
Of course. I mean, as you wish, Your Grace. I know Denham's with me on this.
Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name.
This doesn't really matter. This is just your party name. But let's make our own. There we go. Yeah, so this is our clan name.
What do you think?
Yes, a fine name. You'll go far, I'm certain. I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Chrysaro, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonard, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Nybeth. Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Understood? Now before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica and purchase such gear as you'll require. I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury and a few of my own knights to serve under you.
You can count on us, Your Grace. We won't let you down.
Then may victory and glory await you, young heroes of Wallister.
You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks.
No, it is I who should thank you.
So, you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we cannot join you. Above all else, stay alive. Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope.
I'll try to remember that.
Best not forget, the dead get no second chances.
If death were our aim, there are swifter ways to go about it than soldiery. We fight to live.
True enough. Still, do not needlessly seek out danger. Enough will find you as it is.
Of course.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.
And you are?
Ravnus Luxarian, a knight in service of the Duke. I would ride to Leonar's aid myself, but his grace has other need of me. I fear the task falls to you.
No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
And what manner would that be?
She and her fellow knights drew off the garrison defending the castle. Else, we would not have succeeded.
If it were not for the sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now.
Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them.
Then you hold us up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it?
If you do not like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield.
May fate smile on us both, Dame Ravnus.
His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do no good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions. Even a single magic ring can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height.
Okay, so right off the bat, we get a few extra characters. They're not really that great, though. But we'll just take them on. Oh, hell yes, we got an archer. But we get two better archers later on anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. Enchantress. I believe this is probably the wizard. Not too sure because I never bothered to use these classes. Okay, your cleric is your main healer. If you don't feel like using items, definitely make sure you have a cleric or two on hand. Valkyries. I don't really find Valkyries to be all that great in this game. Okay, so now this is the point in which the game really begins. We don't really have any tutorial battles or whatever to speak of. Train. So I guess in this game they took away random battles, so training is how you're ordinarily supposed to gain XP. But what seems to be even worse about this is that you don't get any items, which in the past you could have grinded out items, and especially money. Change class. Like I said, we don't really need to change classes. Finishing moves. Finishing moves are a little weird. In the previous version of this game, you had a separate pool of points for using finishing moves called TP. But I wonder if they just lumped it all together into MP now. Before we move over here, let's check out some of our new options. Can we finally start learning skills, though? Oh yeah, now we can. Well, this isn't really much of a skill. Mighty Impact was supposed to be a finishing move, I think. Weird. They really changed it up. Oh, okay, so that's new. So I guess you really can just learn skills by just equipping them instead of actually using the weapon associated with them, like, for example, swords. As you noticed, we completed one battle and got 30 XP, whereas this one we completed one battle and got... Well, actually, no. We completed 2 battles and got 60 XP, so... These ones don't seem to be relied... You don't have to rely on equipping the items to level them up and attacking with the items, so... That's new. Let's equip Mighty Impact. I guess that's all we have access to right now. Oh, we also have Pincer Attack. Let's equip that. So yeah. We start off with the weapon support skills, which basically buff whatever you're using on hand to attack with. So we're going to use swords and also bows. And we're going to equip Pincer Attack and Mighty Impact. What about items as far as I know? Don't have any of these. Nothing here. Maybe we'll have more options at the shop. Yeah, it's also best to assign these guys some different things too. Oh, so this is a two-handed... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Vice doesn't really matter too much because we're not going to use them for long anyway. But let's try to outfit them with some skills or whatever. Actually, let's just use bows on them. I really recommend giving everybody bows. They're just extremely overpowered. Let's give her... Oh, we already have her on cudgels, so let's just give her hammers. Okay, now, as far as our actual characters go... Wow, they already come in with maxed skills for axes, fists. So really, what's the point of, like, leveling up any of these if they come to you already maxed out? Let's just equip Pincer Attack and Mighty Impact. Yeah, really strange. I guess that's to lessen the difficulty for newbies. Yeah, even this is already maxed out. We'll take daggers. And let's see, we got tremendous shot. Crossbows aren't that useful, but I guess we'll just put this on anyway. No accessories yet. No finishing moves, and of course, annoyingly enough, we have to equip items if we want to use them in battle. Let's see. Can we actually use some of these spells though? See, we got concentration. What does this do anyway? Spell strike just... I think it... Can't remember if this allows more accuracy or more power. Either way, it's gonna go on anyway. Okay, so this is the most important character that we have early on. We got Awaken and Heal. Extremely useful. If I remember right, I think this debuffs enemies, maybe? I thought I remember this thing actually empowered your strength. Guess not. Definitely bows. Spears, not so much. I don't really like spears in this game. They're actually rather weak. But who knows, maybe they rebalance that. Is that our last character? Yeah. Okay, so gonna make a quick save. And let's check out the shop.
Oh, there's a familiar face.
Oh, that's nice. So in the past, they didn't really tell you what consumables or loot that you can get rid of without having to worry about. These coins, though, you can sell. They don't do much, but just serve as a way to exchange for more money. So get rid of that. Let's see, what do we have here? We pretty much have one of almost everything. But we're gonna skip past that and just go straight for the short bows. These things are just godlike. Let's try to get at least, maybe about 3 of them. Don't have to get too many, but just get enough of them. Oh wow, so you can already buy some of these accessories already, and they're not very expensive either. We're gonna take 2 of each. And as far as Arcana goes, We're more interested in healing ones than we are in attacking ones. Although in any case, I think Spark Sphere is among the best ones. Simply because fire works so well on human enemies. Although even Deadshot is pretty good too. Let's try to get one of each right now. Roll the pain. These spells don't matter that much, I don't think, but we'll pick one up anyway. Maybe in case they become useful. These other ones don't really, they're not that useful. They're a nice way to buff yourself up, but I don't find it very necessary. Sundries. Okay, so these are really useful. But with the way that the game is working out, I don't know. You know what, just for fun, let's have 2 archers. Yeah, rune fencers and Valkyries are not very good. Clerics are essential. Wizards are okay to have, not really essential. And we're gonna get another cleric anyway pretty soon. Warriors are just warriors. They're not great, but they're not bad either. Gotta get this though. Shoot. We're just gonna pick up 5 of these. We're gonna use them up anyway pretty soon. Always keep these with you because they're annoyingly enough in this game, in order to kill undead enemies, you need to exercise them. They won't go away on their own. If you down them, they'll just stay on the ground for like 3 turns and then revive themselves. And unless you exercise them, they will never go away. As for everything else, we don't really need. But while we're here, just gonna double check on some stuff. The rest of the stuff we don't really need unless you just want to be a completionist and just get one of everything for your inventory. I think this one's slightly useful for... Can't remember if Canopus can use hammers or if he can use knives. I think hammers are more stronger on him anyway.
Be well, friend.
Alright, so let's equip everybody. Well, actually, make a quick save and then before we use up anything. Okay, so this one, our Valkyrie, we don't want her. Let's see if we can change her class. There we go. Let's change her into Berserker, Archer. Let's change her into an Archer. I think the audio is cut off for that. The audio sample should have been way longer. We're just going to keep her with the Buckler. We're not really going to keep these archers anyway. They're eventually going to get replaced by even better archers. So we'll just use them with what they have for now and then switch off later. So equip that. Equip the dagger. Tremendous shot. And why not? Let's test out our characters in a quick mock battle. I just want to see what this actually does. Bonus objectives. Well, too bad, we got rid of our Valkyrie. It's nice to hear our battle theme. Well, the prep theme is unchanged. We can use a lot of characters. But that's how we're going to roll with for now. Actually, switch these up. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. I know it's really tempting to just rush forward, but the way that this game is structured, you're actually way better off just letting the enemies come to you, so we're gonna back off and wait. Same thing goes with these guys. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Weird. No, wait, she's not an archer. Okay, so MP works a little differently in this game than it does in other strategy games. Your MP starts at 0 and charges as the battle goes on, instead of starting at max and then depleting as you use it. So keep that in mind. You might be better off just waiting for it to charge before rushing your characters into battle. So let's keep waiting. As for archers though, screw that. We're just gonna attack like here. Your trajectory line is a better indicator of where you can hit rather than using the squares. So for example, you can hit this guy over here. But he parried that. How is it? Oh. I guess we don't have access to the chariot system yet, so let's keep waiting. We can, however, go closer and shoot either him, her, or him. Let's try to take down, what is this? Now let's take down him. Oops. That's not very strong. Okay, now this is at the point where we want to start taking this seriously. Ice. That doesn't reach. Well, maybe it does. It's not that great though. 67. 67. 77. Okay, we'll use this. Cool. Now, like I said, MP charges as the battle keeps going on, so let's hold off on that. And throw rocks. Let's move here and block off that attacker. And block off Alrighty. Let's shoot this person and back away. So essentially what we can do is that we can just kite these guys around and just shoot them to death. Okay, so back to our cleric. Let's heal up her. And move back. Let's see, can we kill him? No, not yet, but we're getting close. It's always best to concentrate all of your attacks on one enemy. Otherwise you risk having your characters being taken out by splitting the damage. Oh, forgot about that. Sometimes your spells might actually catch on to other enemies because other units are right in front of them. Not a problem though. We can just go over here and smack her. Go back here and... oh, actually, dang it. Okay, so luckily moving is not permanent. Okay, so we can move back now and use our tremendous shot. This will actually buff our attack. Let's see, who should we take out? Let's take out him. Perfect. And now with her, we can use tremendous shot. Let's take her out. Almost. let's heal her up. Move back here. There isn't really much to move, so let's go here and then use C. Yeah, this ain't gonna work because it's gonna hit our character. Can't exactly attack that, so let's attack him. Let's get rid of him. Actually, we got 2 characters. Yeah, let's take care of the knight. Oh, actually, I forgot about that. We can still use it this round and wait for the next one. Use Mighty Impact. Charge up and... Oh, that was close. The only thing that Airverse means is that it's going to be, your unit's going to be weak to that element for, I think, a turn or 2. He's down. Let's take her down. Well, that didn't work. Not good. We gotta heal her over here. Luckily, healing spells don't have to rely on trajectory. Stunning doesn't really do much. It works exactly like Pokemon, where it gives the unit a chance to not move or do anything, but don't count on it. Let's see. What if we attack this guy over here? Oh, he's almost dead. Yeah, we can take 2 birds with 1 stone, so... Let's move over here. Go over here, take out... Actually... Nope. Okay. We're almost done here. She's a knight and a physical attacker, so We might be okay with letting her live. But definitely not him, though. This guy has to go, otherwise he's gonna kill her. Or even her. Or, I don't know if we'll have enough time to rescue her. Let's take care of him. Gotta power up. Since this is a mock battle, it's not really gonna matter if they get knocked out. They'll probably survive. Like I said, archers are definitely overpowered in this game still. Warriors are not that great. I have no clue yet. It's actually capped though, you can't really... Once you get to a certain point, your units don't gain any XP unless you move on to the next story battle. In which case, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm gonna get rid of these units later on anyway. These are just generic units who are actually a lot weaker than the other units you get throughout the story. But thanks for asking. Don't have to bother with them anymore. Okay, so let's see what happens. I don't think we even had a Valkyrie in our team. Yeah, so everybody still gets XP. It doesn't seem like you get more or less depending on who you use. And since this was a mock battle anyway... Yeah, this was a mock battle anyway, none of your characters permanently die. Alright, so let's see, what did we get? Yeah, so it seems that we got this to level 2. Always keep this on no matter what. It's really very easily one of the best ways to buff up your attack. I think it also allows you to 100% your hit rate too. Pincer attack, I'm not really sure how this works. This is probably a carryover from triangle strategy. but let's see if we can't equip a shield, or... Actually, no, we can equip a shield. Let's equip a short bow. Granted, he's not going to be as powerful as archers with a bow, but who cares? Yeah, like I said, not my favorite character type to use. We'll just keep it at hand axe. Oh, I also forgot. We got a couple accessories, so... Yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. Give them defender rings. Shoot, we need 2 more.
Welcome.
Let's see, where are the rings? Ah, here we go. So I don't know how exactly you're supposed to get more money in this game if you can't just grind out battles to earn loot. It's gonna be really lame. Unless you just have to just auction off monsters, maybe?
Farewell.
So let's equip him with this, and her with this. We don't need her to attack, we just need her to tank and protect the cleric. Let's see. Our archers can actually attack at close range with daggers, but really it's not really necessary because they're just so powerful with the bow. I mean, yeah, you could do it the other way around, but I don't really find it necessary. Okay, so let's save and move on to the next battle. Oh, I'm forgetting. Let's check out the Warren report. I hope there's not a trophy to grab every single title. There's so many things you have to do in the game in order to get all the titles that it's mind-boggling. Okay, so earlier I think I said I was going to take the Chaos path. Scratch that. The best path to take in the first run of the game is to take the neutral path, and then take the Chaos path, and then lastly is, I think, Lawful path. It's always good to check on the Warren report because later in the game there are some events that only get unlocked if you've read through the Warren report. If you don't read through it, then you won't be able to encounter some of those events, weirdly enough. So for example, this gets updated as you move through the game. Your clan order is whatever you want to name it, but because this is our channel, we called our order of Lunarlight. Ravnus. She's another recruitable character, but I don't remember if she's recruitable in the Chaos Path. Leonar's another character we'll meet pretty soon. Nybeth. This guy is super annoying once we fight him. You'll see why. This guy's gone. If you guys are watching this on YouTube later on, you guys can go ahead and pause and read through these if you want on your own time. Okay, I think we're about done. Okay, so yeah, if you press the touchpad, you can see the conditions for unlocking your titles. I sincerely hope that they don't require you to unlock every single title in the game to get the platinum. Also, if you take a look, your enemies slain, they actually factor into your progression in the game. It's kind of weird. I never really read too much into it, but they influence how your other player characters view your main character Denim. If you kill one or too many characters of a single faction, they're going to turn against you. So be mindful of that. So let's move on. Yeah, so this is not like FFT. FFT usually limited you to 5 or 4 units. In this game, there are a ton of units you can use all at once. But typically your guest units are in a class by themselves. You can't really choose if you want to deploy them or not. But we have our main units here. Keep your archers in the back unless you really need them in the front. As well as your cleric, your healer, your wizard, or enchantress, I guess, and your tanks in front. I'm not really feeling the music in this.
Hollister rebels? Here? Then Almorica has fallen for true. Reinforcements for their kinsmen we've pinned down in Chrysara. Make peace with the light, Wallister swine! Today you die!
You looked a lonely lot. Thought I might join you. I am Canopus. Step forward and meet your fate, dogs.
Okay, so Canopus joins as a guest character, but you'll be able to recruit him shortly afterward. Just let your guest characters do all the work. They can die, but they won't do anything. They won't disappear. Well, I mean, they will disappear, but only temporarily. They don't get kicked out of your party. So, like I said, notice how your MP starts at 10. Yeah, it's better just to sit your mages in the back. Let's sit them back here.
This is a Wallister fight. We need no help from you.
Stubborn as ever, eh? How did one so young grow so thick of skull?
Thick! I'll give you thick!
Ow! Not the wings!
Vice, control yourself.
Oh, finally. Now we can use the Chariot Tarot card. So what this means is that we can just rewind the battle if we don't like where it's going. So if you try one way and you don't like it, you can retry and reset. I think you can go back like at least 50 turns, I think. Let's see, how do you do it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. In order to use the tarot or chariot system, you just have to press L2. So you can rewind time and go for a different... Wait, does that say log limit 10? Weird. If I remember right, on the PSP you could rewind a lot further than that, but maybe that's all you can rewind for now. In any case, let the enemies come to you. Or, hold on, we got a bow with denim anyway, so let's move over here and shoot this person here. Oh, we didn't like that? If we didn't like doing that, let's just reset and go back and retry. Simple, right? I don't think any of our shots will reach. That's okay. Let's just move them over here. So yeah, this game's a lot more... It's a lot more forgiving than you might think. For newbies anyway, if you're thinking of trying this game but are really unsure of how the battle system is like, feel free to try it out. You can reset at any time if you don't like where your battle is going. Let's see. Let's move her up closer. See if this is any good. Well, actually, the... Oh my gosh, the bow is ridiculous. Let's try her. Yeah, she's gonna get knocked down pretty quick. Yeah. I don't know why this system is like this. I guess they never fixed it, or they just didn't care. And just like that, we've taken down our first character.
fight for Wallister honor. Where does it lead?
What's the matter? Lose your nerve? Or has the nagging of your pacifist sister unmanned you? Always hiding behind her skirts.
Thick of skull and a bully besides.
That's enough squawking out of you, Birdman.
Better a bird than a brute.
Ugh, you're not men. You're children.
Well, to be fair, Vice is only 18. Which in many ways is still a kid. Let's knock this guy out.
Let me tell you a thing or two about battle, Dinham. Clear the wax from your ears and listen. The key is to divide and conquer. Whether you face a fearsome giant or a timid dormouse, that's the way it's done. Focus your attacks on one enemy at a time, and you'll emerge the victor.
We probably shouldn't have given him that axe. Let's see, 60, 60, and this did how much? 67? Works for me.
Denham, Sibyls and mages cannot withstand the withering attacks of the front lines. Keep us in the back, where we can support our warriors from afar. Be mindful of the enemy's position, and bring us no closer than need be. Use a bird's eye view if you're unsure of the distance.
Yeah, so weirdly enough, you can change the perspective. Let's see if I... No, that's not it. How do I change the... There we go. This is really weird, but you can change the perspective of the battle system and play it top-down if need be, like Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, it's maybe a little easier to visualize, but not really my thing. But if this is your preferred way to play, I mean, more power to you. I think we can power up our shot, so... Yeah, this is a total bummer, although I can probably understand why they consolidated TP and MP. Because for some characters, like archers, you can't really use MP anyway, so... I mean, why have that if you can't use it? But then for other characters like mages, it disrupts the way you can use your finishing attacks. That's weird. I thought they would have just kept the 2D or top-down attacking system, but it shifts to the 3D in order to animate the attack. Whatever. It's nice to see that they kept the overpowered bows No, we can't do that. Oh well. We'll take her out. Rickman. Well, in that case, you go first. Let's grab all the items before this guy can move. Ah, dang, hold on. I didn't want to do that.
One more piece of advice, Denham. If you come across a blue card on the field, be sure to pick it up. These can provide a boon to aid you for the rest of the battle. Stronger attacks, more critical strikes, and the like. But a single unit can only benefit from 4 of these boons at once, so mind who you give them to. Oh, and keep away from the red cards. These will wipe out any boons you've already picked up. You might want to try knocking your enemies into those. Green cards raise a unit's core attributes, and the best part is they keep the bonus even after the battle ends. Take a close look at each card before someone picks it up to gauge its effect. There are many kinds, and it doesn't pay to go wasting them on the wrong soldier.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back a turn. We kind of wasted our turn. We could have just killed him right here and there. Like so.
One more. These.
Let's skip through this.
Take.
Don't really need to do much now. The battle is pretty much done. What is our bonus objective anyway? I'll need to look into that. Let's try to paralyze her. Only 55? Never mind. That's not worth it. 69, 69, so let's use this. Are those things random? Do they just appear just because? In which case... Oh man, I hope there's a way to turn that off. See you later. Okay, so who else is on the field now? Oh, it's just this guy left. I think we're okay with just leaving the bags on the ground. Can we hit this guy? Or do I need to aim a little further away? Let me try aiming over here. I think the chariot system was more lenient on the PSP. In this one, you have to wait until your turn is done and you reach your next character in order to be able to use it. Yeah, and this only goes back 10 turns, where the PSP... I'd like to say it went back a hell of a lot further. At least maybe around like 10 to 20 turns. Oh well. Do we need to cure anybody? Let's start picking up items. And throwing rocks. Throwing rocks helps. Let's grab this. So far, nothing useful. Although, to be honest, the only items you really need to pick up are accessories. Let's shoot them in the back. And we'll try to shoot him in the back from way over here too. Yeah, I think we're done here.
No place to die. This...
Super simple. So, what is this EXP charm? Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so it's at this point we can recruit Canopus. Make sure to take him along. He's a unique character. Ah, so that's how that works. So charms are a new addition, I think. Let's check out our skills. Nothing really new here, though. We've mostly been using our bows, so that's still leveling up. Yeah, nothing new. As far as finishing moves, nothing. Spells, nothing. What about our other characters? She actually has exorcism, Screw that, we'll take that. Exorcism is, like I said, one of the few ways in which we can permanently take an undead character off the map. So, rather than letting Kashua keep that skill to herself, we're going to take it from her. She can keep the healing skill though, that's fine. But don't let her have the exorcism skill. And what about this? Oh right, she earned this one, so let's equip Meditate. This will just increase the charge rate for mage characters. The MP charge rate, I mean. I don't think we earned anything else. Charms, well, there isn't really a point to using any of the charms on your other characters you don't expect to be using. Like, don't use it on your guest characters. They're gonna leave anyway. Your regular characters, like I said, don't bother with these. You'll get better characters over time anyway. Keep Canopus though. And in which case we're gonna give him... Yeah, we're gonna give him the XP charm though. He's really useful early on though. That's why we give it to him. And what about equipment? Well, because we can just freely travel now, we don't have to worry about random encounters. Let's just go ahead and buy some stuff. Yeah, there's no point to keeping these coins, so just sell them off. And let's get more bows. Actually, no, we already have more bows. I was talking about rings, Tech. Give him a warrior ring. Accessories are your best friend. They're way more valuable than any of these other things. Make sure to try to kill as many enemy characters on the map, on the field, as much as possible, because it's likely that they'll keep dropping accessories for you to use. They're worth their weight in gold. So, Canopus, you can take this. Yeah, there's nothing useful for us to use yet. Actually, let's manage his skills. What does he have anyway? Daggers, axes, bows, hammers, cudgels, crossbows, resist petrify and resist charm, and Fey Pact. I don't think we encounter any fairy characters as of yet anyway, so don't bother with this. So, take these ones over here. And he already comes with a pretty high skill level for bows and axes. I wonder... We don't have any of these. Do we have any... I'm trying to think, because in the past they kind of locked the Vartan class out of using swords. So I wonder if he can use these if we take this off of... Yeah, you still can't use swords as a Vartan, oddly enough. Hammers aren't that great. I find axes to be a lot stronger. Daggers are okay if you're trying to up your evasion skill. I wonder why they always went with AVD instead of EVA. Okay, so that looks good. Let's quickly run through the Warren report. And we unlock the new option to play music. Yeah, not really a big fan of the way the music was changed. Some of it sounds better, some of it doesn't really sound that great. Well, enough of messing around with that. We'll check that out later. Yeah, just a quick reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check out the video later if you want to read through some of this. Okay. So, how are we doing on time? Man, we've been playing this for already 3 hours. And as you can see, it's almost midnight. Oh well. We're gonna do this next battle and then call it a night. Before the time of Dorgalawa, this town in the Almarca marches... If I remember right... Can't remember if the next fight we're gonna have is against any undead enemies. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we can actually deploy another character now, so let's bring in Canopus. Oh, so this is a new option. So if you want to check out the battle layout before you start, now's your chance. We got Donalto. Yeah, so this is at the point where we have to face off against undead enemies, and these guys are super annoying. So before we do anything, let's go over to our units and go over to Canopus. We're going to give him as many of these Grimoire, Exorcisme, whatever. I remember these things used to be just books. They're not books any longer. We're going to give him as many of these as we can because he's the most mobile character that we have, and he can just take out the undead enemies as soon as possible. Well, should we? Yeah, let's give our tank just one. Okay, I think we're ready.
Great Father! Ne'er have I seen such an undead throng. That necromancer uses men's souls for sport. Sleep, souls. Embrace the waiting Everworld. Impossible! My exorcism has failed! Perhaps the corpses must be still before the soul can be put to rest. I've forgotten much in the quarter century that's passed since I last faced the undead. But listen to me, making excuses. Wait for me, Leonard. All I need do is hold out till reinforcements arrive. There, our liberators! Great Father, smile upon us this day.
Perhaps he merely bares his teeth at you, old man. The sleep has already taken your friends. And no common sleep. They descend the sepulchral stairs toward death. When they wake, it will be as unliving horrors. We only need hold until Master Nybeth's return. Give them not an inch, and show them no quarter.
Okay, so a few things to run down before we start. If you've never played this game before and you've barely reached this battle, this is probably one of the more difficult fights early on, if you don't know what you're doing. Because these guys will not go down permanently unless you exercise them. Plus, if you're using mainly melee characters, like I'm assuming some people are, you're going to find it pretty hard just to rush forward and try to save this guy. Because this guy is actually a recruitable character if we save him. So try not to let him die. We're going to use Canopus and use his bow and try to shoot these guys as much as possible. We're definitely going to move our cleric up to the front lines so she has a chance to actually heal some of these guys. Let's try to shoot these guys as much as possible. We have the height advantage, but it is still pretty tough trying to get to these guys before they finish off him. That's why we don't use melee characters that much. In fact, melee characters don't really come in very handy until you start fighting some of the other monster classes anyway. Like dragons, for example. Those things are absolutely the worst without a melee class. I don't think we can hit anybody from this range. Can we hit him though? Oops. No, our arrows just don't go that far. Until we get the longbow, we're kind of screwed when it comes to attacking long range. Oh, that's it. The game is on easy mode. Don't die yet, fool. This is gonna suck. Run towards us. Okay, thank goodness. So yeah, as a quick side note, healing attacks will kill, well, they'll kill and they'll also, well, actually, I shouldn't say kill, they'll down undead enemies and they will damage undead enemies. So try to use healing against them if you have the MP. If not, just save it for exercise. Because using... Do we even learn exorcism? No, never mind. We're still waiting on the... We're still waiting on the MP, which is, frankly, quite a lot. 34. Let's try to help him out. 34. 74. You know what? Let's just use this. And while we're here, this guy's got to go though. Okay, so what do we got? Let's try to take him down. Okay, so that worked. Let's move on. We're going to try to set her up to exercise that enemy over there. What is this? Critical card? Well, let's pick this up. What does this do? Yeah, so if you were playing this for the first time, you would never know that your ranged attacks, like your bow and arrow, would actually shoot this far. It's really deceptive. And so now we can go up here and just shoot this ghost over here. Actually, no, we can shoot this one over here too if we want to. But let's just take him out. Dang, we still don't have enough MP. We just gotta wait. In the meantime, let's try to collect some of these cards and see what they do. Oh, hey, never mind. Oh, what are you doing? That big fool. Thank you, Kashua. Lame. He's in the way. Well, this... Okay, so this might have a chance to work. 0% on him, so we're safe. Can we redo that? We gotta wait. Please work. Never mind. Let's see, let's power up. Yeah, it's a shame, but this game is really awesome. At least, as far as I can tell from the changes that they made. It's been really cool. Yeah, sorry to hear that about your internet issues, but hopefully those can get cleared up pretty soon. Alright, so let's take down this one over here. Yeah, we can just gang up on this poor ghost over here. That one's down. So it doesn't seem like the AI is taking advantage of the cards yet. I wonder if that will change later on. Let's see, 59, 89, 83. Let's take down this dude. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a shame that the Switch has to verify you before you can access it. Yeah, in which case I'm playing this on a PS5, so, you know, 9 PM on a Thursday night, I was already able to start playing. Okay, so... what is an auto skill card? Let's pick this up. Not really sure what that does. Let's go over here and bully these guys some more. Actually, we can... Nah. We don't have to worry about that ghost over there quite yet. Let me see. Based on the turn order, we still have some time. Yeah, thanks for the thanks for the compliment. Yeah, it's gonna be a bummer waiting just a few more hours, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end this stream after this battle because I've been pretty long anyway. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be a playthrough of mine on this channel. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that ghost over there yet, so let's go over here and just bully this guy over here. 98, 99. Oh, we don't have any skills that we can activate yet, so let's try to take her out.
Where is Master Nybeth? What is keeping him?
Okay, so finally we can take care of this thing. The cleric would be absolutely overpowered if she got meditate like the enchantress. Hopefully that's something that we can learn. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, they are going to take advantage of using the cards just like we are. Thank you, Donalto. So it seems like mages are very much buffed with the meditate skill and the other, what was it? That one other skill I completely forgot. Flew off the top of my head. Anyways, we're just gonna have to leave her here. No good items yet, though. Oh, dude, come on. Let's shoot down... Let's shoot down her. Actually, dang it. We could have fired up our shot. Let's redo that. That wasn't very efficient. So one thing I didn't really get to mention, when you use your power-up ability like Tremendous Shot, not only does this give you sort of like a pseudo-critical hit, well, not really a critical hit, it just boosts the power, but you also get perfect accuracy. So if you're having trouble trying to hit certain enemies, use your active skill, power up your next attack, and you'll get to use it just like this. And we're gonna wait right there. We really should have just given her a bow. Because she can't attack or do anything. Let's get behind this guy and see what happens. Actually, we can do this. We have to power up some physical attackers anyway, because once we start encountering some certain enemy types, we can't do any damage to them. Like, it's very hard. Let's move over here and shoot her down. Nice. Let's see. Oh, we can take her down. Just move over here and let's give her a shot. Thank goodness he blocked that. Let's give him a hand, though. There we go. Our enchantress isn't very useful. She doesn't have very long range, so trying to attack is not very efficient. Same thing goes with our warrior. Oh, she picked up an item. Shoot this guy in the back. And power up. And we can do the same with her. Oh, really? Well, screw that. Okay, so a little bit of insight into the whole chariot system. If you try to rewind and go to the same, or do the exact same sequence of events, like say we moved here and tried to shoot him, the same thing will play out. So, for example, actually did. Yeah, so same thing happened there. But if we go back and instead move to a different square, like over here, you'll notice that it's still the same percentage, but now look what happens. that will work. But if you thought, you know what, because it worked there, surely if we go back here and try it again, that the attack will succeed. That's not the case. Same thing will happen, he'll parry the attack. So, now that we're here, I think the other characters have him handled, and so we'll go ahead and try to shoot him. And we'll go over here. Power up. And let's slash him. He's down for the count. We only have 2 more characters to take out. Not a problem. Let's just collect our goodies. Aqua Blast. Okay, nice. Got a new spell right over there. We really need to give her a bow. And while we're here, we might as well take him out. Let's pick up our goodies. Okay, so this battle is very much settled. We just need to get closer and just take her out. Nice. Got a broadsword. My only wish that they had rebalanced with this game was that they increased the movement squares. As it stands, it's still very tough to get around. $40. Let's try using this one. Oh great, this ain't gonna... We're gonna have to wait a little bit. Can this hit? No. It's not gonna hit. Actually, instead of moving over there, let's shoot her from across. That works. So the main trouble from this battle is just trying to take down as many of the undead enemies as you can before they revive. Ooh, lightning blow. Lightning bow. Can't even talk right now. Oh man, she's pretty strong. Good thing we're stronger. Now let's get away before she takes our enchantress out.
Master Nybeth, even in death would I have served you.
Okay, we finally did it. Took a while, but... well, there's that. So we already reached the level cap. And we finally earned some new skills.
My thanks to you, Denham. You saved my life. And my apologies to you, Abuna. Such is our reward for striking blind. Already I've lost too many of the Duke's men. I know not how I shall face him.
I am thankful that you, at least, still live. The Great Father favors us.
As he is surely displeased by the trespasses of this Nybeth, the sorcerer of the foulest sort.
Yes, Nybeth. He lies hidden in a rotting fastness beyond the town. Odd. With his men left at Almorica, I'd have thought him bound for Caritna. Or could he be scheming?
I want his head, whatever it may be plotting. I will not return to the Duke empty-handed.
You mean to take the fastness with these numbers? Should we not withdraw and regroup?
Were it only myself and the remnants of my men, I would find retreat more palatable. But do not forget our new allies.
I have not. Yet be mindful of the Gargastani threat. Why, they might attack Almorica at any moment.
As I see it, we would not have the luxury of choice were it not for the heroes of Goliath.
Yes, of course. Advance or retreat. The decision is rightfully Denham's.
Voltaire, Sarah, I know you'll not object.
Then it's settled. We are yours to command.
Okay, so if you're able to keep Donalto alive during that last battle, you can recruit him now. Which, why not? He's a unique character. Okay, so now we have Sarah. Definitely use Sarah. She's not a unique character, but she is a very good character. She's a generic character, but why not use her anyway? We're going to replace our other archer with her because Sarah is just so much better. Voltaire, I mean, Voltaire's an okay... I mean, he's okay for a knight, but... Well, he can replace our warrior. We don't really use knights too much. You can get better knights down the line anyway. But recruit him because he's one of the better generic knights. Okay, so I guess our next level cap is at level 8. But I think I'll leave most of the stuff that we need to handle until the next video. It's getting pretty late. It's about midnight here. Been playing for the last 3 hours. And it is just tough trying to sit here for longer than 2-3 hours. I know some people can do it, but I'm just not one of them. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure to like the video. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And also make sure to share the video out wherever you guys can. And subscribe if you guys want to see more content like this in the future. If you guys are on Twitter, well, that is if Twitter is still around anymore after what's been going on this week. Well, if Twitter survives this, make sure to follow the Lunarlight Games page. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world. And you can also find entries for the Platinum playlist, the First Step Games list, as well as the Lunarlight Vault. You guys can also enter giveaways I keep hosting over there. I don't find too many entries, though, for some of the giveaways, but definitely make sure to drop a submission, just like the post, retweet it, and follow the page so I can know you guys are very much genuinely interested in the giveaways. I think I have another giveaway that's ending tomorrow for Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. It's a code that was given to me from Prime Gaming, as it's the same code that everybody gets when you subscribe to Prime Gaming, but I don't really play on PC, so I'm doing a giveaway for my code, so make sure you guys enter. If you guys can, please head on over to coffee.com/LunarlightGames and leave a donation for the channel to help keep us up and running. It's very much appreciated, but help us out wherever you guys can. And I know I'm streaming on YouTube, but leave a follow for twitch.tv/LunarlightGames. I'm trying to figure out whether it's more beneficial for me to stream here on YouTube or Twitch. I know Twitch is very hard to get discovered, but over on YouTube there are just much better analytical tools I can use to see how you guys are engaging with the content. For example, impressions. I can't really see impressions over on Twitch, but on YouTube it is very simple to see. So make sure to follow over on Twitch if you guys can. And of course, hit the notification bell across all 4 platforms if you guys want updates as soon as they're made available. That's going to be it for now. Hopefully we'll get back to this sometime sooner rather than later. I also have God of War Ragnarok to keep on playing, but it's pretty tough trying to split my focus between like 3 or 4 games right now. I'm trying to play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as well as Overwatch 2, but we try to make time wherever we can. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, so I'll see you guys again in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.